I want to make sure this is clear. I do not appreciate the way 50 Cent is influencing our people. People, bring it on in and sit it on down. Let's talk about this 50 Diddy situation. First of all, people that think Marlon Wayans is defending Diddy are slow. Let's realize that first of all. And we gotta love our slow people. I'm not saying that out of insultation energy, if that's a word. No, seriously, y'all. And when I say slow, I mean they are the sheep. Yeah, the people that pretty much follow whatever influence is put in front of them, pretty much. But and let me say this, y'all. First of all, I ain't seen 99.9% of the nothing that's going on with this situation. I don't really, put my energy in those type of situations. I have not seen the Diddy documentary brought to you by 50. And we finna get on 50 in 1 second. We're gonna discuss him and the real reasons he's doing what he's doing. The real reasons. I have not. The Marlon Wayans reply, y'all. From what I've seen, he says something about be careful. I don't know, beating a man while he's down and karma. First of all, I didn't even see that, but I've seen a post about that, and a lot of it I haven't seen 99.9% of the back and forth, but being on social media. Oh, by the way, y'all, my name is Grants on Deck EJ. Some people call me Clarity Coach EJ. This right here ain't even about me. Y'all know I don't even hardly reply to stuff because there's so much stuff to reply to. Got time for all that. But when God tell me to say something, yeah, that's who I am. Capital I am. But and the only reason, y'all, I didn't even seen some of the stuff that 50 post. Oh, 50. It's because I follow him for now. I don't know how long that's gonna be, and of course it ain't gonna hurt him. But people, let's realize what godly energy is and godly intent. And from what I've seen and heard, the little bit about what Marlon did, that was I heard he was on an interview or something. I don't know. I ain't seen it. From my perspective, that was somebody giving their opinion. Y'all know we all got the right to have our opinion. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I did reply on somebody's comment that I seen on my Instagram, Yaki Domingo on Instagram. Y'all want to check me out. And he was saying something about, Marlon Wayans and recommending he don't go there. I mean, 50 gonna do this and that. And it was his opinion, but also he's a comedian. So I didn't take no harm in that. And I know, it's a technique behind it right now. Anybody talking about it gonna get some views. But my reply was, he was basically saying Marlon Wayans don't want to do that. And my reply was, I got Marlon Wayans and the Wayans brothers. Y'all got to remember now, this man is a comedian. He got a whole family of comedians. And with 50, he's troll energy. But my reply was, I got Marlon Wayans and the Wayans all day long over beating 50. All day long. And when I said that, of course, it's me just shining a little godly, sprinkling a little godly energy on the situation. And not saying that dude wasn't. But when I said that, I wasn't talking about the human Marlon Wayans and the human 50. I'm talking about the energy behind both their intent. Which is a major word on this earth. Intent. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And let's be clear, people. Diddy was going to get what Diddy was going to get regardless. Like, regardless, period. But even considering he's now in court or was in court, it already got caught for all the stuff. I don't even know what he was doing. I don't finish none of that. I don't know. I ain't even seen none of the trials, none of that. But he was gonna get what he was gonna get regardless. And regardless of what 50, the documentary, regardless of all this. So the stuff 50 is posting is not influencing him to get his punishment. And I mean, it may though, because of his influence. And that's what we got to be careful about. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But legally, it's not supposed to. So let's realize what it is doing. It ain't doing nothing but giving our people more negative, more nothing to focus on. Like it ain't doing nothing but distracting us. Distraction. It's a distraction. And with a distraction means we're not focused on what we need to be focused on, y'all. It's way more important stuff that we need to be focused on. So with 50 feeding that negative energy, which is what it is, it ain't doing it. That's negative energy, people. That's not godly energy. And not saying 50 don't believe in God and not saying he's the devil, but that's not godly energy. I don't care what happened between them personally. I ain't got, you don't see positive, godly people, they ain't got time for all that. And let's be real, y'all. 50 is so successful, he don't need to do that. And we're gonna talk about why he's really doing that in 1 minute. And like I said, that's a lot of the reason I'm doing this video. It's doing nothing but distracting our people with foolishness. It's entertainment, but when you have such a high position and you have influence, we got to be careful what we attach to, people. Yeah, we got to be careful what we do give our attention to, our energy to, because that feeds into your focus, that feeds into your reality, that feeds into your purpose, or it feeds away from your purpose. Now let's talk about 50. Oh, 50. Oh, 50. People, 50 whole career has been negative energy. Let's be real. From jump, he came in talking about robbing the industry, and I love him. Oh, I fully respect him for his money-making capabilities. But let's talk about the energy behind 50 Cent. It ain't up to me to judge nobody or to stamp nobody. That ain't what I'm here for. But let's realize the energy behind 50 Cent. A lot of people call him a troll. That's negative vibe. That's negative energy. That's not godly energy. Godly people, they ain't really got time for all that, y'all. We have to be careful what energy we attach to, especially when people have influenced people. Let's realize, and I'm not talking down on 50, but let's be real, y'all. 50 comes from a background of trauma. Yeah, of negative situations. And not saying it's his fault, but let's realize that is what you will lead your life off of unnecessarily. Now God actually gives us the opportunity to get off that path. But if you're steady feeding into that, that's not what we're here for, y'all. I ain't watched none of the series 50 got. I ain't watched none of that. And not because I'm sure they're great. I'm sure they're very great. That's almost why I'm scared to watch them. It's going to get you. And like I say, we got to be careful what we attach to, because once they get you, it gotcha. And it's a lot that happens from that. People realize why we're here on this planet for this little short time we got. It ain't none of that. And once again, 50's whole background is negative energy, y'all. All of it. I respect 50 for the businessman he is. I respect him for his creativity. I respect him for employing the people he has. But let's be real. His whole existence is a negative vibe. And once again, going back to that comment I made on Instagram, dude replied back saying, I got my opinion, you got yours, which we do. But I had to remind him, my comment wasn't about your opinion at all. It was about God. Yeah, God. I say what I say. Godly energy. I said this in the comment. Godly energy will always beat negative energy. I don't care what the situation, the physical situation is that we think it's about. No, it's way more deeper than that. But with that being said, people, like I say, this is a message that I want y'all to remember, embrace, and this is the reason I'm making this. People, I want to encourage y'all to be careful of the energy that you attach to and that you let attach to you. And yeah, back to the slow people think Marlon Wayans is taking up for Diddy. He posted a comment or so. He posted a post clearing that up. Before he even did that, I knew it wasn't about him. Defending Diddy. No, it ain't got nothing to do with that, people. And most of the people that feel like it is, a lot of times they make it about them, how they feel about Diddy. That ain't got nothing to do with Marlon Wayans saying what he said. I even posted on my Facebook, y'all, and I had a lady, she commented, she said, I expected more from you. Oh, really? What? I don't know what I do know what she got out that post. Once again, she's in her feelings. And y'all can go on my Facebook to see that. Elijah Crenshaw, Eliger Crenshaw, the cute one. She said that, and then she was like, she basically put me in the barrel with defending Diddy. Now, that statement said only slow folks would think Marlon Wayans is defending Diddy. That post didn't even have nothing to do with Diddy. It had everything to do with Marlon Wayans. And once again, negative vibe people gonna always make it about there. It's me energy. It's them energy. They're anyway. Yeah, negative energy, y'all. They gonna always find a way to make it about them. That statement it didn't say, I didn't say nothing about Diddy in that statement. Not directly. I was talking about people that think Marlon Wayans is defending. And then you go through 50 comments. You go through a lot of the comments on social media. And like I say, 99.9% of stuff I haven't seen. But on some of the posts that I did see of Diddy from scrolling down, from 50, from scrolling down my timeline on Instagram, I go through the comments and I was in and out because, like I say, he got his minions, people. Yeah, his influence. He knows what he's doing. That feeds his energy, minions. So, and not just talking about 50. This is any human with a name. I don't care what it is. When that energy, that's what that energy does. They feed off that energy. And a lot of them were saying, Marlon Wayans, the ones I seen were saying, oh, Marlon Wayans must got something going with Diddy and this and that. People, let's be careful of the energy we attach to. Let's be careful of the energy we let attach to us. Once again, some people call me Clarity Coach EJ. It ain't about that. A lot of people are now calling me Grants on Deck EJ. And this is what a lot of this is about, people. Let's focus on godly energy. Let's realize our purpose. Let's live in our purpose. If you are ready to become, and that includes internal happiness, that includes living in your purpose, doing nothing less than what you love, that includes making money, comment or let me know, because I'm fixed to release my new product called the 100K money pack, which is going to include a few things, y'all. And it's going to help you create your very profitable product, couple of products, and some more stuff. I won't say too much because y'all are going to think this about that, which it ain't. But it's going to help you live in your purpose. Yeah, that's what it's going to do. Your purpose includes what you're here to do. It includes money. Let's just say that. A whole lot of money. It includes doing nothing less than what you love. That is what we're here to do, people. Be in godly vibrations and receive and become. So if you are ready to become the person you're here to be, capital B-E, comment, inbox me, message me, anything. Also, If y'all need assistance with starting a nonprofit, some more godly energy, realize what a nonprofit is. If you've ever wanted to save this world or your community or change this world, your community, that is a nonprofit. If y'all need assistance starting that or you want more information, comment or let me know. Along with that, I can help you get grants that are in alignment, which is the first step of even winning a grant, and a lot more, y'all. Also, if y'all resonate with my message, with my vibration, go subscribe to my YouTube, y'all. It's Yaki Domingo, YAKIDAMINGO, or Grants on Deck EJ. It's one of them. And I'm about to get real busy over there, y'all, with very valuable content, godly vibration content, y'all. It ain't about the YouTube money, none of that. Communication is your magnetic vibration, and that's what we're here to do, y'all. So that equals real followers, real subscribers, real viewers, real money. Other than that, y'all, once again, let's be careful out here, y'all. Let's live in our purpose. Let's be our purpose. Y'all need my assistance with anything I done said or anything I ain't said, let me know. Let me know. And people, I had to come back and add this because, I'm a barber and me and my client were just talking. I want to make sure this is clear. What I'm saying is I do not appreciate the way 50 Cent is influencing our people. But let's also be clear. I'm not saying that he has an obligation to positively influence nobody. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, I don't appreciate the way he's influencing our people and people, period, to stay in negative vibes. That's just me. Once again, people, if y'all want to have this conversation, this ain't really, I don't put a lot of energy in, but yeah, we do have an obligation to use our communication, people. And if y'all want to talk on this subject, I may or may not indulge in that. So if you want to, talk on a podcast or platform, I'm definitely down for that because I know people gonna always hear God when God speaks. And regardless of what perspective or opinion people have, when people are listening, they will hear God and they will get what they need to get. So I'm down for that.
I love my people, my beautiful black people. Wow, wow, wow. I love my people, my beautiful black people.
Yeah. On the backs of blacks, they built a nation and left us in shacks. Taught us to hate each other, left us moving in packs. But we were strong enough to survive the attacks. But a reprobated mind is always blind to the facts that we were created gods but forgot how to act. But for building the pyramids, not able to feed the kids by any means necessary. There's something like Malcolm did. Woman, you wanna know? Woman, you trying to see? I'm just another brother that's stuck on conspiracy. Another empire that's fulfilling the tyranny. I'm trying to tell the people, but the people ain't hearing me. I'm trying to tell the people, but they know it, they probably sleep.
My people, my beautiful black people. Wow, wow, wow. I love my people, my beautiful black people. Singing
Let me tell you a story about some people from back in the day. Ask them what's the worst that can happen, they say Black City Days. The sad part is this, they happening today. But the difference is with the mask and the flame, we unmasking the flame. But enough about them, cause this time is about us. And it ain't about fear, the same God that we trust. It's the same God that been guiding us for so many years and trying to reveal how they been lying to us. But it's our time now, let's figure it out. Cause like the Rubik's Cube, as much as we've been through it, ain't nothing that they can do to you. Your skin is beautiful, your thoughts, beautiful. That's from your hair follicles all the way to your cuticle. If you can't give you no knowledge, don't follow Rhetoric is refutable. And of course, they prefer silent, but sometimes riding is suitable. It's game time, my frame time. The drummer stand for something while you're standing for nothing, and I love mine.
Regardless, even though it seems that my people are the target, don't look behind you, keep on moving. Gotta stay focused, I know that you can do this. Living in a world where it seems so ruthless. Keep your armor on, we are truly undisputed. Know who you are and take all the steps that you need to accomplish to better yourself. When we hear music, we barely hear help. Or a song to motivate you to your next step. Paint a good picture, make sure it's clean. Music is a drug, I'm a stone cold fan. Asking me D&B-wop, scatting on the street top. Protesters fighting for their rights because the streets hot. We got the power to recognize what you got. Search deep within, we can never be stopped.
I love my people, my beautiful black people. Wow, 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 I love my people.